all season protecting the paint. So that's definitely something that Miami has to shore up. I asked him, how do you do that? And he said,
great to see that. Thank you, Lisa. Chris Quinn, who also played for the Miami Heat. But he was such a huge part of their turnaround defensively. Adebayo drives at Grant Williams. They both fall down. They're going to call a blocking foul on Williams. That's going to be 3 on Grant, including that big game, 32 points, 14 rebounds in the clincher game 6 down in Orlando. 1 for 2 from the line. And to develop, and the Heat do that as well as anybody in the league.
Jimmy Butler, last pick of the first round.
Shot clock at 4. Vincent launches from the 28-foot line, and he puts it in. Gabe Vincent from way downtown.
They're coming back to playing in this half.
Vincent off the side of the rim, back up and in from Butler, and the Heat back in front. Timeout. See Santa Barbara just keeping getting better every year. It is G League time. Strus drills the three-pointer. His first point. In 8 years, he missed 9 games. He just wants to play, and he realized what he this season. He said it really let it bother him, and it bothered his body language. So the front office brought him in to talk to him. Adebayo tips it over to Butler. 5 minutes gone by here in the third. He have turned it around nicely here in this period. Butler saunters to the right side. Jump shot is good. Strus goes in and throws it down. Celtics need a timeout. They're upset. They thought Jimmy Butler set an illegal screen, stopping Grant Williams from running down the floor. 8-point lead for the Heat. And an 8-point halftime lead is now an 8-point deficit midway through the third.
And Derek White back in as Butler with another steal.
Drives inside, stops, turns, layup, got it. This is a Miami Heat avalanche here in the third quarter.
And to me, the pick and roll is switching P.J. Tucker on Bam with another strip.
And Butler down the end, throws it down. What a turnaround here in this third period. 22-2. Derek White. Williams the rebound, and a loose ball foul called against the Heat. It's going to go, I believe, against P.J. Tucker.
They are a different team defensively. Active in the passing lanes, jumping the switch, multiple effort plays, coming up with steals and finishes on the other end. It started on the defensive end, individually and collectively, taking the challenge by the Heat. Look at Jimmy Butler. Eyes ahead, reading it like a safety or a defensive back, coming up with the steal and the finish.
But as a passer, you can't just read the man who's guarding the receiver. You got to see the weak side. And that's the second time. Tyler Hero got one in the first half when they were trying to get it to Tatum. That time Tatum was trying to get it to Robert Williams in an area, and Jimmy Butler came from the weak side. If your man is going to cheat and lose sight, his man's got to cut to the rim instead of stay spotted up.
Butler, by the way, leads all players in the playoffs in steals. A couple of beauties that have led to easy buckets here in the third. Robert Williams with a couple of free throws there. Butler, step back, two-pointer jump shot, won't go. Williams trying to snatch it, and he does. Brown spins, kicks it back out to White. White leans in, nice find to Williams. Williams, bank shot is good, and the foul. That's their first field goal of the third quarter, and we played over 7 minutes. Robert Williams, what a return. Celtics have to be thrilled with his production, despite the fact they're down 8 right now.
You see Derek White turns down the three, puts his head down, forces help, and then hands it off to Robert Williams, who's been spectacular.
And I think Adebayo or whoever is guarding Robert Williams, they can't drift and try to help up. They've got to stay more attached, because every time they have left him, to try to support the drive, it's ended up either in dunk or drop-off for a bucket.
He's got 17 points. This is the most he's had. Obviously, he's a young player, but his playoff career high. 17 points, 7 boards, 2 blocks after missing the previous 4 games. Adebayo stolen by Tatum. And then a foul by Vincent. That's Vincent's 3rd. Well, they had a couple of terrific comebacks in the Milwaukee series as Tatum hits the free throw. Tatum with his first points of the 3rd. He had 21 points at halftime. The Celtics with a little 7-0 run, back within 5. Vincent up top to Hero. Hero had an excellent first half. Edmond back in, shot clock at 7. Tice has himself caught on the perimeter. Hero off the bounce, stripped and stolen. 10 turnovers for Miami, 11 for Boston. Brown steps into a 3. Shot way off. Tice right there and lays it up and in. He's 3 for 3.
Now Tyler Hero hobbling up the court.
A slight limp you see on the lower portion of the right part of the screen. Butler against White. Gets inside, blocked from behind, but then a foul.